Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello, my friends. This is Kevin Lopez from Personal Tutors, bringing to you today the 7th class syllabus. A poem that is hilarious. My friends, you'll die out laughing. The explanation to this poem really made me laugh, and I still remember me going ahead and having a jolly good time while I was being explained this poem by my mentor. Today, we at Personal Tutor are bringing to you an explanation of this very funny poem known as Dad and the Cat and the Tree by Wright. This is a funny poem about an effort made by a dad, expertise shown by him, of getting a cat out of the tree. Usually the cats land up in trouble when they climb up the tree, my friends. It usually happens, and it's quite famous for various comical characters, for various incidents, various shots in the movies, excerpts from the stories and poem. So today let's have a look. It starts with a child saying, "This morning a cat got stuck in our tree. Dad said, Wright, just leave it to me." So it's about a cat that got stuck in the tree, couldn't land down, was trying doing all his mews and everything. Daddy now walks in and says, "Come on, this is the exact job for me. Now you can just leave it on me." So that he assures and ensures himself, it's just a tiny job, I can get it done within minutes. Well, the tree was wobbly. The tree was tall. Mom said, "For goodness sake, don't fall." Now, the tree was kind of shaky, my friends, and it was quite tall. Mummy, concerned, comes out and sternly says to Daddy, "For goodness sake, please don't fall, otherwise he's gonna carry you back home." It shows the concern, it shows the boisterousness of dads in the families, it shows the caring nature and concern of mothers as well. So here's the conjuncture. "Fall," scoffed Dad, "a climber like me, child's play this is. You wait and see." So Daddy now says, "Are you talking about me falling down? No, I'm not gonna fall down at all. This is me who's gonna do it, and you're gonna see how did I did it." So Dad kind of takes it as a challenge and accepts it and answers back to Mother that, "I'll show you how the things are done." Now, he got out the ladder from the garden shed. It slipped. He landed on the flower bed. Now, he tried to get on the ladder from the shed that usually is in our houses. The ladder suddenly slipped, and while Dad was climbing, he fell down the flower bed. That means it was a grassy and a flowery thing. He fell down, crushing the flowers and spoiling the flower bed. It's giving a notion of that. That means the dad has started doing his efforts and started spoiling the garden as well. "Now, never mind," said Dad, brushing the dirt off his hair and his face and his trousers and his shirt. Now, as the dad fell down, he said, "Never mind. It's okay. It happens." And he was just brushing the dirt out of his clothes, front and back, his head, his face. That means the dad had already become a cartoon. "Now, we'll try plan B. Stand out of my way." Mom said, "Don't fall again." Okay. So, it's like the dad has got a contemporary plan that is called the plan B in his language. He suddenly comes out with the plan B. Everybody's amazed. And then he says, "Come on, get out of my way. Let me go ahead." People become concerned. When you fall or something happens, people get concerned, my friends. That's what Mummy dear came in and said, "Please don't fall again, okay?" "Now, fall again," said Dad. "Funny joke." Then he swung himself up on a branch. It broke. Now what happens again? The plan B is Daddy dear jumping towards a branch, and incidentally what happens is that that branch gets broken off, and again Daddy dear falls down. Now this is the second time he's falling down, the futile effort of his. So it's kind of a hilarious situation where a dad is trying to prove himself and the mummy knows that this lad can't do anything right. So she's kind of intervening again and again, and the poor boy is watching somewhere around, standing and enjoying and narrating it to us. Dad landed Wallop back on the deck. Mom said, "Stop it, you'll break your neck." Dad landed on a Wallop. That means he wasn't able to stand. That was a sluggish motion. And Mom dear said, "Please stop it, you're going to break your neck. Because if something happens, it may go ahead and get some serious consequences." "Rubbish," said Dad. "Now we'll try plan C. Easy as a winking to a climber like me." Amazingly, this daddy here has got a plan C, my friends. That is the third plan. After falling from the tree 2 times, getting a plan B, now he again has a plan C. He just winks to his child and says, "It's just like a wink, my child, for a climber like me." So, daddy dear is not losing hope, my friends. He wants to prove it, he knows he can do it, although he's getting caught up into hilarious situations here. Still, he decides that he would be going ahead and trying one more time. Then he climbed up high on the garden wall. Guess what? He didn't fall. Now our daddy dear climbs up at the garden wall, my friends. That is probably adjacent to the tree. And amazingly, the kid remarks over here, he doesn't fall. That means the daddy dear does not fall now. So now the efforts go ahead, and it may go ahead now to provide him certain enthusiasm and confidence booster. In the crook of the tree trunk, right on the cat. Okay, that is, he gave a great leap and he landed flat in the crook of the tree trunk, right on the cat. Hilarious, isn't it? The daddy deer now leaps out like a Tarzan or the bat, you know. He just leaps out and lands on the tree trunk. Amazingly, he landed on the cat itself. He did not land anywhere near, far, but on the cat. It said, the cat gave a yell and sprang to the ground, pleased as punch to be safe and sound. Now the cat now does a meow and just runs away. It's usually the cats that have got the tendency to do that, my friends. So the cat runs away, yelling out, just to be safe, not being under a person, not being crushed to death, and is safe and sound. So it's smiling and smirking, smug as can be, but poor old dad still stuck up the tree. Now the cat, although lands on the ground, and is safe and sound and happy to be back again, but on the contrary, the problem is that a poor little sweet daddy is stuck on the tree. Now how he'll come back down? So this is a hilarious poem written by Wright, my friends. I hope my explanation has given you a perfect definition of the poem and in brief summary. Let's have a look at the question and answers that will help you in your examinations. Why was Dad sure he wouldn't fall? Daddy was sure that he wouldn't fall because he thought himself to be an expert climber, and it was a child's play for him to climb a tree and get the cat down. So that's why he didn't even dare to think about the fact that he may fall or break his neck or hands or bones or something like that, my friends. Describe plan A and its consequences. The plan A was bringing a ladder, climbing on it, forgetting that the ground below was not even, it was uneven, and as the dad started to climb, the ladder fell down, and the consequences of plan A were that he almost got dirt all over him while pouncing on the flower beds and destroying them as well. Which phrase in the poem expresses Dad's self-confidence the best? The phrase in the poem that expresses Dad's self-confidence the best is, it's a child's play for me. You know, the notion that Daddy dear has is like, come on, I can do it anytime. So that expresses his self-confidence. Plan C was a success, but what went wrong? My friends, plan C here was Daddy climbing up the garden wall, then leaping on the tree, trying to get as near as the cat, and then bringing the poor old cat back down. But the things that went wrong, Daddy Deer leaped high and landed on the trunk near the cat, but not near the cat, on the cat, my friends. The cat was amazed, startled that what had happened. It just yelled and jumped down to the ground. And it's usually when cats jump from a height, they usually land up straight, my friends. That's a phenomena. The cat was happy, safe, kind of feeling much more better on the ground. But the problem here was, it was our Daddy Deer who was left stuck on the tree. Everybody thinking that now how will he come down? Because the ladder wasn't tall enough. And the daddy almost had lost himself and broken his bones twice. So now the family's stuck there thinking about how to bring him down. So these were a few question and answers, my friends, that this poem has. If you have any questions or suggestions, do comment us below. We will be going ahead and answering them. If you want to know something about us, press the button about us, subscribe to our channel, and subscribe to our playlists as well, my friend. Follow them so that you may get updates. So today, this was me, Kevin Lopez, bringing to you the poem that is hilarious enough to be laughed upon. If you are looking forward to subscribe to our channel, please do so once again. We would be glad to serve you, my friends. Thanking you today once again. It's Kevin Lopez.